Hello everyone, today I will show you this knife, which is the District 9 Paladin knife. And this is, I don't know, it's pretty expensive because the steel is M390 and it's written here, M390 Paladin. Pretty cool design, I would say, and I was watching it not for a long time until I bought it. But the thing is that for me this knife is a little bit too small. If it was at least 1 centimeter longer, maybe 1.5, it would be, for me at least, better. This knife now is like 21 centimeters long, which for most people is super cool. It's not bad, but my hands are pretty big. And for example, let's see, before I received this knife, I received this one, which is the copy of Shirogorov 111, and it's almost 10 inches or 25 centimeters long. It's 24 something, and you can see my reach of the hand is bigger than this knife. So my hand is over 10 inches. I have pretty big hands, so this knife for me is pretty cool, pretty good. Also, the Bone Doctor, the Venom Bone Doctor, it's very cool, like length and width and everything. It's maybe almost ideal. I would prefer it 1.5 centimeter bigger, but for most people this is the perfect size. This one is not that good of a size for me. If you have smaller hands than me, probably you would find it very good. For me, it looks like a small knife. When I grabbed it for the first time, I thought that this was a mistake, and this knife is like 90 or 20 centimeters long. And who knows knives knows that the difference between 20 and 22 centimeter knife is huge. I mean, very big. It's only 2 centimeters, but in knife length it looks amazingly bigger, one and the another. And in life, when you see those knives, you will immediately see that this one is much bigger, although it's 1 centimeter bigger only. But its broader blade and everything makes it bigger. Also this one, cheap Shirogorov copy, also is longer and also seems bigger. The handle is a little bit bigger, and overall it feels bigger in the hand. When I grab it, you see, when I grab it, choke hold, you see how much it protrudes here. When I grab this one, choke hold, I don't know, it's a little bit strange. And also this pocket clip is very protruding here. It's, you know, you see, oops, sorry, it's a little bit too much probably. Let's compare it to other knives. Yeah, it's how do I say it? When you grab it like this, it's not like it's uncomfortable. On the contrary, it's very comfortable. But I don't know. But it's a good clip. It looks fine. And I chose this. I don't know how they make it. I think with a blowtorch or something. I'm not sure how they make, because the plain titanium seems a little bit boring to me. But this knife, I don't know. I'll probably never wear it on me. I don't like it that much, you know. Although it's expensive, it's M390, the action is good, the centering is perfect. You can expect that from District 9 knives. But not my knife. Also, it's pretty heavy for its for the length. They say it's 140 something grams. Let's see, yeah, 147, 149 grams. It's not very light. Let's see this one. which is huge knife, is 152 knife, 2 grams. So yeah, it's titanium. The District 9 is titanium, and although it's milled from in the inside and it has holes or grooves or whatever, still it's pretty heavy for the size. Of course, it's not super heavy. I've seen heavier knives, but still not my kind of knife. The manufacturing and the quality is very good. I cannot find some imperfections. The locking here is good. Yes, you have this steel insert, I think. Yeah, it's almost invisible, the steel insert. You cannot see it from outside. You can only see this bolt here, this yeah, and here. Inside you can see it. Overall, very good looking knife in my opinion, but a little bit too small for me. I think this is only this is only my opinion. You can see it from up close. It looks pretty good. So you can imagine how it will look in your hands probably. And if your hands are smaller than mine, it will look better. I've seen, my opinion is that knives of this size looks better in smaller hands. Also, knives of this size looks better in smaller hands. In my hand, it looks a little bit small, you know. All knives looks a little bit small in my hands, which is not good. When I see a review of some normal guy with normal hands, I like a lot, most of the knives, I like them. I see, okay, very good, very nice. And probably the review I've seen of this knife, of the Paladin, is of some guy with smaller hands because I liked it. And that's why I bought it. And this is pretty expensive. This is like over $250, I think. So it's pretty expensive knife. But yeah. For the collection is good because it has unique handle. I haven't seen this kind of handle in any other knife. This kind of how we can say it, heat treatment maybe of the titanium. And it's the action is good. It falls by its own weight, which is cool. But it's not my favorite District 9 knife. My favorite District 9 knife is I don't have it. It's District 9. I think it was called S2. I'm not sure, but it's a very nice knife with how do you say it? This is like meteor handle. It's like hit from meteors, and it has very nice blade. And it's pretty good knife, but it's not sold anymore. It's just disappeared. Just when I wanted to buy it, it disappeared from everywhere. And now you cannot find it anywhere. But yeah, I have this one. If somebody sells this District 9 knife, S2 I think it was called, I would like to buy it. Yeah, for a reasonable price, of course. Yeah, more than he paid, but not something very greedy. Yeah, so yeah, it's a cool piece. Although my opinion is that I don't particularly like to wear it. It's a very good to play with it. This chow here is kind of useful. Yeah, it could be a little bit bigger, but it's kind of useful. And let's compare it again to the Bone Doctor, for example, which is a standard knife but with a broad blade. I like very much a broader blade on my knife. And yeah, you can see that it's a little bit smallish. And if we compare it to this giant, of course, it's just, yeah. So let's see it. Oops, no. Let's see it from up close a little bit more. And that will be it for this knife, my personal opinion on it. I bought it a long time ago, like maybe a few months, but I just hadn't have time to make a review of it, and now I made it. Interesting hole here for the lanyard. This also is pretty unique. And of course this hole on the blade of the form of the cross is good. And that's it for this knife, and thank you. The next knife will be this one, pretty old design, but blue carbon fiber, which I didn't have until now. And there are not many knives with this blue carbon fiber, which is cool. The only thing about this knife probably is that this thing here, I think it's not titanium but aluminum, but whatever. And there are other things about this knife that I will say in the video about it. So yeah, until then,